A former White House aide dropped several bombshells at the sixth round of congressional hearings on the January 6th assault on the Capitol. Cassidy Hutchinson, who worked for Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, testified about the president lashing out as he tried to join the crowd on its way to the Capitol. Naomi Ruckham reports.
In dramatic testimony, former White House aide Cassidy Hutchinson described an alleged altercation in the presidential limo on January 6th, as told to her by another White House staffer. She says President Trump's chief Secret Service agent Bobby Engel refused to bring him to the U.S. Capitol just after he directed a crowd of his supporters there.
The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel grabbed his arm, said, "Sir, you need to take your hand off the steering wheel." Mr. Trump then used his free hand to lunge towards Bobby Engel.
The House Select Committee also played Hutchinson's videotaped testimony when she recalled a conversation with her boss, Trump White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows.
The riders are getting really close. Have you talked to the president? He said, no, he wants to be alone right now.
She also testified that White House counsel Pat Cipollone approached Meadows about trying to stop the violence.
I remember Pat saying something to the effect of, "Mark, we need to do something more. They're literally calling for the vice president to be effing hung." And Mark had responded something to the effect of, "You heard him, Pat. He thinks Mike deserves it."
Hutchinson said she understood that President Trump knew his supporters were armed, but that he wanted the metal detectors removed because they would reduce the size of his White House ellipse crowd.
I overheard the president say something to the effect of, I don't effing care that they have weapons. They're not here to hurt me. Take the effing mags away.
Former President Trump responded to the hearing, saying Hutchinson was giving a fake story and that he hardly knew her. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News.